Very good morning to all of you, Honorable Minister Sir, Principal Secretary ID Sir, MD Hartron, Dr. Tyagi, Raintel Executive Director, the dignitaries and friends. So it's really my pleasure to be part of this conference inaugurated by the Honorable Minister on digital innovation in cybersecurity. And it's really heartening to see that the government of Haryana has recognized the importance and the imminence of taking action on cybersecurity. We live in an environment which is fraught with digital innovation, whether it is corporate businesses or the government services. All of them are undergoing this digital transformation. Any and all services that we used to experience or take care of in the physical form are slowly transforming and leveraging the digital platforms to be available to all of us. And in that era, it becomes really, really important. And Sir talked about various mechanisms through which, right from denial of service attacks to, data breaches, data privacy, and all those aspects of digital security which are becoming more and more important as we start doing even the simplest of tasks like going from point of A to point B using something like an Uber or an Ola to a whole host of digital services that we take from the government or where we seek help from the government, or as businesses when we interact with each other and stuff like that. So the threats are not only around denial of services or the data privacy. The threats could be internal, threats could be external, threats could be out of malicious intent, and there could be threats which are actually emanating out of either the user's ignorance or users wrong actions which are not done with a ill intention but are actually causing damage. And so to that extent the initiative for the students learning is really appreciable, because all these students are part of the ecosystem, and as they pick up the threats of how you should behave or how you should act to ensure that there is digital security and the data privacy is going to be really important. We're really proud to be associated with so many initiatives of the Haryana government. HPE is actually executing and implementing the Haryana CCTNS project as part of the working with the police department, where more than 33 services police is actually over and beyond the scope of the project is launched to public, where the public or the citizens can actually go and request these services from the police, right from basic verifications of tenant to passport and so on and so forth to that. And also from 1970 onwards, all the data of the police department has been digitized. So something that they needed to correlate with respect to a crime or a criminal or any such incident through manual means is now available at the click of a button. But like Sir pointed out earlier, all this also leads to an era where we have to recognize that how do we ensure that all this digital information which is available, and some of which is highly confidential, and especially government data has various manifestations if it falls into the wrong hand, and not just in terms of transactional data but also the privacy and stuff like that. So it becomes really, really important to discuss. My colleague earlier talked about some of the ways how you actually secure when you're looking at user and entity, especially when you actually as the country progresses on the Digital India initiatives and things like smart cities and stuff like that. We will see a proliferation of devices which are connected on the network, and how do you actually secure all those devices, those billions of sensors and IoT devices. It becomes really, really important. And some of the things that we talked about or discussed earlier in terms of AI and machine learning are the algorithms which are going to help us secure some of this infrastructure, and how actually we allow users and entity to behave with such secure networks and environments. So with that, once again, I really look forward to the whole discussion today, learning and understanding the priorities and the perspective of the government as well as from my colleagues from the industry. And I really wanted to congratulate the government of Haryana and thank them for this initiative. Thank you.